This, okay, so I have to go to the bone pit. Man, the tracking thing for my model is so fucked up. It's really funny, because I didn't think that, I didn't think my hair would affect it this much, but it's really, really going wild. And then I think there's another quest that was related to the bone pit, right? Some sort of horrific massacre that occurred there. Oh, and before I leave the town, I should walk around and suck up any side quests that are potentially available. Yeah, there's that.
Cheer up, Blondie. You're making me cry just looking at you.
Don't.
You made a mistake. It happens.
I almost killed a girl.
You've killed 254 by my last count, plus about 500 men, a few dozen giant spiders, and at least 2 demons.
It's not the same.
Why? Because this one you feel bad about? Maybe that's the problem.
I think Varric is the smartest companion out of all of them. Like, this is definitely a story where the party is just a gaggle of complete fucking idiots. I don't think anyone is really like that intelligent, except for maybe Aveline. It's Aveline and Varric, the two party members that you can't romance that are fucking actually smart.
You were courageous to speak openly against the Knight Commander. Your words did not fall on deaf ears. Several nobles are discussing, quietly, what to do about Meredith. I cannot tarry here for risk of Templar spies. If you would make common cause with us, read this.
Give me the scroll.
I could use all the allies I can get.
Secrecy is paramount. I'll communicate by messenger if the need arises. Make her look after you, Hawk, and our fragile endeavor.
Alright, so we got some cloak and dagger shit. What is that? Where did that get put? It's just a normal side quest. Search for more scrolls and hidden layers to reveal an ancient evil. And then in Darktown, locate the secret entrance to one of Knight Commander Meredith's hidden supply caches. Kill the Knight Commander's handpicked zealots who have been purging mage sympathizers in Lowtown. Okay. But first, let's go to the bone pit.
Good day, Captain Aveline.
I really don't remember what happens, but I can't imagine that Anders' plan is gonna, like, work at all. To disconnect him with justice, or I guess vengeance, as he is now. I think I'll have Aveline keep the plot shield because it's cool. And do I have any? Huh. I guess I'll wear this because it's the same look, but better stats. I feel like the armor in this game is woefully, like under. There's a lack of variety in terms of just like the appearance of sets, which is kind of disappointing, but you know, I've talked at length with about the myriad developmental problems with this game, so I think it's pretty safe to say that that's like a budget and time constraint is something they were understandably willing to sacrifice.
Why are you still here, Varric?
Starkhaven's too pretentious for me, and Cumberland's too boring.
You always say you hate commitment, but here you are, 6 years later, still at Hawk's side.
Aveline, I thought you'd have noticed by now. I lie a lot.
Okay, and I don't think Lowtown is going to have any quests, but it might if we go. Let's check at night. I feel like this is kind of a funny way to like check for if there are quests available in this game, but it doesn't take very long, so it's not that bothersome. Okay, it's Bone Pit. It's time for the Bone Pit. I still can't get over how fucking hilarious that name is.
We still need the Drakestone from the Bone Pit.
Oh. Oh, it got really fucked up over here. Okay. I wonder who could have possibly burned all of these miners to death. Hopefully it wasn't like a large winged reptile of sorts.
There's work here, but I wouldn't call it paying work.
Here? Here in the Bone Pit? Oh, I guess it's like a separate... Doing Anders' little thing is separate. We'll go down and check out the miners first. Just fucking skeletons. What could have possibly just turned them into bleached skeletons? Oh my god. Bone Pit. Oh yeah, there you are. It definitely felt like it was leading up to there being dragon. And I would imagine that this dragon is probably going to be more difficult than the one that I fought in Act 1. Oh yeah, look, it's doing that fucked up thing that it does in Origins, where it's just holding Aveline in its mouth for 10,000 years. Okay, what now? Got ads. Okay. Oh fuck. Anders has so little health. Why is he the one to fucking... Are you for real? Okay, are you... Dude, look at these. Look at all these. The Dragon Age staple of just throwing fucking 30,000 enemies at you all at once. Hey guys, are we gonna like attack these or are we just chilling? Oh, he's still attackable. I think I have to like go up there. Oh shit. I might as well switch my stances and then get Anders up. Do that. Oh my god. Oh, he's on like his own little island actually. Okay, now he comes down. Okay, and I feel like I should probably stick in this, this spirit healing stance.
Anyone need healing? Need mana!
Oh, okay.
I can't keep this up! Ha! I'm exhausted! Need mana!
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, and then let's... Oh, I forgot that when Anders is in that ability, or when he does the justice mode, he can't, like, heal at all. I'm really glad to see, too, that this game maintains the tradition of having this dragon fight be the most obnoxious, unpleasant shit in the world. Having to fight 50 dragonlings while a guy just throws unavoidable fireballs at you from over there is it's superb. Frankly, it's peak boss design. Whatever, cast your fucking fireballs. This time I can like heal myself like a lot. Can we attack him? Maybe if we go over here. This part of this is really odd too, where he's like untargetable. The age-old Dragon Age boss fight that sucks ass. Exactly. Oh, I see. I needed to go all the way across the arena so that I could fight another 50 nameless, pointless dragonlings. And then he shows up. Was he gonna shoot a fireball? Okay. Are we good? Yeah, look at how much damage that does. What a powerful ability. Ooh. I'm glad that the tail swipe that he does isn't like how it was before, where it doesn't just like stun you for 12 years. It's my dragon now. My dragon. It's supposed to be my dragon.
I'm exhausted!
I feel like in your game, if you're gonna have attacks that are completely unavoidable, you either need to like, or you have to have it be a situation where there are like like rolls involved, where like let's say the dragon does this big roar that stuns everyone in your party. In order to have it like it be fun and engaging, you either need a way to interrupt it and like stop it from happening, a way to be completely immune to it, or a way to have it where you are making a saving roll against the roar, so that it has a chance to either like miss or you resist it. So like maybe and maybe it's a thing of like, you know, it's like a fortitude save. So since Aveline is a warrior and she has a really high fortitude, she would be able to resist it, like that type of thing. But then everyone else gets affected by it. And I could be wrong, but I'm fairly sure that everyone was definitely affected by it. I don't know, I think I just like whenever you get hit with an attack that you can't like dodge out of the way of, that there's just a random chance that you like don't get hit by it, like it misses. I've always felt like that's a really hype thing.
Is everyone still alive?
Holy shit, that was fast. It's very, very abrupt killing of the dragon. There we go. Alright, yeah, look, oh, look at all this. Look at all this stuff. Robes of the Champion. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know these. These are Hawk's iconic robes. Why is he so... Holy shit, look at his arm. Why is Hawk so fucking jacked? I've always been really fond of the thing where like mages are really, really physically fit. Like not necessarily like ripped or like huge, but they're just like really in shape, because one of the best ways to improve your mental acuity is to be physically healthy. And the more sedentary you are, and the less like sun you get and stuff, the less nutritionally sound your body is, the more you have trouble with cognition and things like that. So one of the smartest things that you can do is work out. I'm trying to think of like media. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that like directly talks about that, but it's something that whenever I see it, I'm like, ooh, yeah, I like that. I think there's a sort of like generally a very false idea that being like a scholarly person. Oh, Final Fantasy XIV is something that talks about that a lot. I feel like there's this false idea that if you're really smart, then you just like are super weak and sit on your ass and read and shit like that, where it's like, you know, if you want to be a person who thinks well, it behooves you to be physically healthy. I think that guy was right about this mine being cursed. Or at least all the superstitious people that believed it were correct. God, look at his arm is just, it's so like veiny. It's distracting.
As I'll ever be. We'll have to look for Drakestone deposits along the sides.
There's something very stilted about this. Doesn't bother me at all, but it's kind of funny. The sewer thing was like that too. God damn.
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest part. There should be more further in.
Right on. Scrape it up. I keep thinking about the conversation that Varric and Anders had earlier about Anders being really fixated on almost killing that one
There should
lady,
be more further in.
but not really considering the fact that he's killed like hundreds of people. But I guess maybe it has to do with him having like control over killing all of those other people, whereas if he lashed out and killed that lady, it wouldn't have been control. Ludonarrative dissonance. You know, I'm gonna expose myself a little bit here. I don't actually know what ludonarrative dissonance is. Like, I think that I might have a very basic idea of what it could be, but I'm not actually sure what it is. And I think I've like looked it up before, but it just hasn't like stuck in my head for some reason. Oh, it's the yeah, it's the like idea that in like a cutscene or like a story moment, you can feel really bad about like killing someone, or the story can make like a big deal out of killing someone, but then have the rest of the game just have like combat where you're casually like blowing people up and stuff like that. In the untrue, yeah, okay, alright. I got there. I just had to fucking, I had to like scrape into the back of my mind to make it work.
Easy. Bye.
Yeah, I've always found that trope to be really annoying. I do think that sometimes it's sort of just like an unavoidable part of how a game is like presented, and that's like fine, you know? I think probably smart as fuck. Dude, I wish. I think an instance where a game has a lot of ludonarrative dissonance, but it's like, it's not avoidable, and it like, the way the game tells its story is still like really cool and compelling despite it, is Grand Theft Auto 4, where the main character, Nico Bellic, is this guy who is at the start of the game, he's coming to America from an Eastern European country after having been in a really long and gruesome like war, and so in the canon of the game, like, Nico is doing a lot of missions and spending a lot of time in America without, like, very peacefully, and he wants to live his life very peacefully. And then there's like a very like specific point in the game where he finally like gets a gun. Like, it takes a while for him to actually get a gun and like shoot someone, and that cutscene is like a really big deal because it's like him falling back into the like life of violence that he was trying to run away from. But obviously it's a fucking Grand Theft Auto game, so in between the start of that game and that point in the story, you have a million opportunities to just like mow people down with cars and stab them with knives and all sorts of shit like that. But I think that it's like it's fine that that exists because that's kind of like part of playing those games. And I don't think it would be a very good Grand Theft Auto game if it didn't let you do those things. But at the same time, I think that having that story be the way it is and be kind of like revolving around the main character not wanting to live a life of violence and crime is like what makes that game really compelling narratively. That game has like an incredible story, which is funny.
Thank you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately.
Okie dokie. I often look over at the OBS running on my other monitor in fear because I'm terrified that I like forgot to press the record button or that I forgot to like change the scene in OBS, which has happened to me before. But it's like, even though I know for a fact that it's like good and I've done it, I'll still I still get freaked out. What is this? Oh, this is for the in Darktown locate the secret. Oh, okay, sure. It's a bit of an inherent thing in video games, specifically because the developer cannot control how the player plays the game in a lot of ways, so you kind of have to give that up to make a good game, even if it hurts the narrative if you think about it too long. Yeah, I think you're right. I also think, though, that it's not true in, like, every instance. Like, the inverse is also true, where there are games that, like, greatly limit what the player can do in a way that's, like, interesting for the narrative. I can't really think of any, like, super specific examples, but, like, maybe the, like, most recent example I can think of that is, like, Slay the Princess, where the nature of the game kind of locks you into these, like, really specific choices or actions, but having that restriction is tied into the narrative in a way. So I think, like, you know, there's a really, it's like a very micro version of this, but there's a really cool thing in Fallout New Vegas in one of the DLCs where you get taken to this area that's run by these annoying brains that are floating in jars, and in that area you can't pull out your weapon and attack them like you could normally in Fallout. But they make a point of mentioning, yeah, Old World Blues, exactly. They make a point of mentioning that they have like a pacification field that prevents you from being violent toward them. So at the end of the DLC, you can, that becomes disabled, and then you return and the game lets you have the moment where you come back and you're like, all right, now that I can finally do something, I'm killing all of you motherfuckers. And then you just totally wipe them out, which I think is like, that's like a really fun example of the game preventing you from doing something that you want to, and then allowing you to do it later as like a opportunity to give you this like cathartic moment. I'm a big fan of games that have your players' unconscious choices affect the end of the game, like Silent Hill 2 and Signalis. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's another thing that's really cool, is having games that's like the strength of Silent Hill as a franchise, right? Is having this game that like secretly keeps track of your actions in like like all of your actions in the gameplay in like a subtle way, and kind of uses that to draw like to like paint a picture about how you play the game can reflect on like the narrative or reflect on you as like a person. I think stuff like that's really neat. Disco Elysium does that too. Like ways to have your actions affect the narrative in a way that's like more nuanced and subtle than just like the very overt things that like games like this have, where you're making like, it's like, here is a choice, you know, here's a point where you're making a choice that's very like clearly broadcasted. Should absolutely play Signalis on stream if you have it. It's my favorite indie game by far. I do have it. Yeah, I might do that. I actually do have a similar idea, because I handle horror games very poorly. They scare the shit out of me. And so I had, someone told me, gave me the idea of playing, Subnautica on stream, which I know is not exactly a horror game, but it is for me, because I'm really afraid of being in water in games and like the ocean and stuff. So that might be fun. And yeah, Signalis might be a cool thing to do at some point as well.
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawk, and I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
You have to...
What do you want me to talk about?
Food? The weather? What does it matter? No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered. To pick a side. Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
Pick one of these mage or Templar options, or fuck off.
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
Hey man, this is a little weird. But yeah, I thought you said that you just had to make the potion and then drink it. What does this have anything to do with...
What is it you don't want me to see?
What are you doing?
You said you believe in me. Again and again you have shown your support for mages. Then trust me now. I am doing only what is necessary.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, is there...
Was this ever about you and justice? Or have you lied this whole time?
I lied. There is no potion.
What?
But what we have gathered will bring freedom for more than just me and justice. It will help mages throughout Phaedus. In the face of that, one lie means little.
But why wouldn't you...
I can't act blindly. Tell me your plan.
I am taking a risk. I would not see you drawn into it. But maybe your support of mages ends at talk. It's easier to support freedom if no one must die to achieve it. You cannot pretend friendship, then stop now.
Another thing that annoys me about Anders is how he treats Fenris. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, earlier he had that moment where he was being a huge shithead. And you'd think that you would sympathize with Fenris, because honestly, it's like, Fenris, the conditions of Fenris's life are really similar to like how a circle mage gets brought up. But instead he's just like, no, fuck you. You should love mages. It's not justified at all that you're, you know, have a problem with them. You're just like the Chantry, even though, like, he's not. It's like the same conclusion coming from a completely different and much more justified perspective. Alright, I'll help you, you fucking dumbass.
Tell me what you would have of me then. But I won't forget you blackmailed me to get it.
He has no nuance. But I feel like that's
on my head.
partially not his fault.
Go to the Chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
There's like a guy inside him who's like kind of puppeting him to a degree. Or at the very least, like, having a very strong influence on his thoughts and emotions.
Outsiders think they can change us.
Who? What do you mean?
Who?
Maybe it's time.
I think he's a I think he's a very well-written character in the fact that he has no nuance. Yeah, exactly.
You're just thrilled how the Knight Commander's basically stepped into the Viscount's seat.
She can't stall the process forever. It's not her place. Leaving the Viscount's seat empty will just tempt people to fight for it. It will cause more trouble than it prevents.
Well, you've got a brain in there after all. I was convinced that headband was to keep it from falling out.
You prick. Yeah, your characters need to have really huge, you know, or not necessarily like really huge flaws, but your characters need to have flaws in order for them to feel human. Otherwise, they just feel like fucking weird aliens.
Have you located any Canary blades?
Here you go.
This is what I found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
You got it. It's a very odd quest. I wonder if it has like a conclusion. Like if... I mean, surely it does. After I give him enough swords. How's my inventory? Did I get any, like, I don't think I got any weapons for beating that dragon. What is this? I'm trying to think about, like, yeah. I was trying to ponder if there were any, like, weapons that I could give to any of my companions, but I honestly don't think that there's anything that would be better than the stuff that they have. Same with the accessories. Hey Hubert, forgot to turn in this quest.
Your mine. Everyone is dead.
Dear Maker, what of my equipment? Did it seem salvageable?
No. And neither did the workers who died trying to save it.
Oh, my heart. So many years of investment. I am ruined. Ruined.
I
I'm
fucking
sorry,
hate this
champion.
guy.
I appreciate your help, but I sank all my coin into that rotten mine. I have nothing left to pay you.
I slew the dragon to protect the city. I need no coin from you.
Upjump bloody dog lord.
Jesus fucking Christ. See, when the Canary sacked the city, I really wish... I kind of wish that I just let them do what they wanted to do with the nobles. I feel like that would have turned out better for everyone. Okay, I have to actually go to the Chantry, even though there's no waypoint. Which kind of makes me feel dumb, because, like, I definitely, it's like, I've played a lot of RPGs that don't just have a shit ton of waypoints for quests, and it's not something that I, like, struggle with super hard, but when a game gives me, really defined waypoints for everything, I do rely on them, like, really hard. Just kind of, like, subconsciously.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
Okay. Where's the Grand Cleric?
Strange. I always thought I'd wind up arresting you someday.
If I ever decide to get caught, Aveline, you'll be the guard I let catch me.
Let catch you.
Decide to get caught didn't trip you up, though. Good to know.
Very good. God, I fucking love Varric. I love him so much. It's cruel and stupid that they don't even let you try to romance him. But I guess it's fine. I mean, I'm not really that torn up about it in this game because, like, Hawke isn't me. He's not like a character that I can project into. He's his own, like, dude. Sort of like Geralt or Commander Shepard. Where you can pick what flavor of Hawke that you're playing, but at the end of the day, Hawke is Hawke, and he has his own, like, very set way of doing things. Which I think can still make for an interesting role-playing game.
Maker's blessing, champion. Have you come to pray?
The Chantry is a scam. I could hit her with the Red Atheist, but I'm not going to do that.
So, hypothetically, if there were a group of people being brutally subjugated by another, wouldn't the Maker favor the oppressed?
You speak of mages. It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here.
Me? I'm
We
apostate.
must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Why not? Why not was exactly the thought I had.
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws.
At some point, right must be decided.
For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
I guess that means you're not ready to disband the Templars and set every mage free?
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows.
But
I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals.
it's not.
I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over.
Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
A balm. A balm.
I wanted you to have this.
Did his outfit
that?
change?
Pillow?
Hand embroidered by my mother. The only thing of hers they let me keep when I went to the Circle.
Why in the name of Andraste would you give that to me?
You've been a good friend, Varric.
You keep your pillow, Blondie. And may you have many more dreams of killing Templars on it.
Hawke. I didn't expect you here. But let me take this time to tell you how much I respect you. You've stood by me when I gave you every reason to turn away. Just remember, whatever happens, I wanted you to know that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going crazy, but I'm pretty certain that his outfit is different
Why are you
now
talking
than
like
it
this?
was before.
He'll still be here, you know. Justice. Long after you and I are gone. It doesn't mean the same thing to a spirit. He'll just go back to the Fade.
Usually, people don't say things like that unless they're about to stab someone in the back.
None of this is aimed at you, Hawke. I think I've made that clear. I was hoping we'd find a better way, but justice and vengeance are too intertwined. I can't tell one from the other. You have been a better friend than I ever thought to have.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he does have a different outfit now.
Your support has meant the world to me.
I think that's a really cool place for Anders' like story to be. The idea that it's difficult to separate the concept of justice from revenge. Okay, I guess I could go check up on my shithead uncle, Gamlin. Let's go do that.
You're too quiet, Varric.
I'm thinking of switching to romances. Nothing? Not even a foreboding frown?
I am content. Write what you will.
Well, that certainly takes the fun out of it. Contentment in the barracks? We'll pay to hear that shit.
Then I should have thought of it years ago.
Oh, I guess while I'm here I can interact with this hidden supply depot. I don't know if it'll make me like go in there and clear it all out, but it's probably good to take care of. Let's do this. Oh, yep. Oh, this is like pretty big, actually. I really wish that, like, being in this blood magic stance didn't cause Hawk to perpetually say that he's, like, out of mana. It's something that has been, perturbing me a little bit, vexing me slightly.
Good to go.
I'm kind of wondering if the companion quests at this point are like finished completely. I feel like at the very least like Meryl probably has to have more for hers. And then like yeah, Meryl's definitely doesn't feel like it's over. Let me think. I'm guessing Isabella's is probably done because it would be kind of like crazy for her to have like a big bunch of story involvement in Act 3, considering she could very easily just not be in Act 3 at all if she didn't come back.
Piece cake.
So I think I probably won't have anything for her. And then Fenris's stuff is done, and Sebastian's stuff is done. And then there's Varric's is probably done, but Varric might have like a quest later. And then I feel like there should be like a Meryl thing, like a conclusion with the...
I'm expecting some practical experience fairly soon.
Make it a good one, will you?
For you, madam, endless sunsets and roses.
Varric.
And the swift hand of the law sweeping all aside. I thought it went unsaid.
I'm like, my fucking eyes are pointing in two different directions at me trying to, oh my god, pay attention to both of those conversations at once. Can you guys, like, chill out? Man, can someone pull the aggro off the fucking barrack over there? God damn. There we go.
I thought I was dead. I just let her stay the night.
I feel like it's kind of like a funny part of the mage conflict, the mage templar conflict, that like I feel like there's kind of like a false equivalence, and not like that it's like written poorly, but there's like a false equivalence between the Templars cracking down and being like brutally authoritarian and the mages freaking out and like rebelling violently and things like that, because it's like the Templars start cracking down really hard and putting more pressure on the mages in the first place because the mages just naturally, like through no fault of their own, get possessed and things like that. Like that's like part of the Templars' job that they're like told when they become Templars that'll happen, but then it does happen and they just like freak out and they go, oh, okay, well then all mages need to be treated with this like iron fist in order to prevent it, stuff like that from happening. But then like the reason why the mages are freaking out and rebelling violently is as a reaction to like unjust authoritarianism. Like it's an idea that exists in like sociology and things like that, where when you oppress a group for long enough, there's sort of this inevitable violent backlash. It's part of why certain demographics are, you know, might have like a higher propensity to like crime or like work that is like dubious in its legality, like drug trading and sex work and things like that. That if you live in a society where the institutions are like fucking you constantly, then you kind of lose respect for its rules and then start behaving in antisocial ways. What the fuck? Gamlin, I found the gem of Karashek. If you want it, come to Darktown alone.
Leave that alone. There are things in my life that don't actually involve you, you know. Stay out of my business, boy.
That note mentioned the gem of Karashek. What's that?
It's nothing. Never mind.
This gem sounds pretty impressive. It has a name and everything.
Ah, don't be stupid. I lost everything chasing that gem. Our fortune, our home, even Mara.
Who's Mara?
She's none of your concern. That's who she is. Why don't you head back to your fancy house in Hightown and stay out of my damn business?
Okay. I'm actually gonna get way more involved in your business now. I love how much of like a despicable piece of shit Hawk's uncle is.
There's a story behind everything, Daisy.
So tell me,
I can't.
why not?
There was a girl, and I made a promise. Bianca is the only story I can never tell.
You can't say that. Now I want to know even more.
That was the idea, Daisy.
I like that Isabella and Varric both do the thing where they give people, like, nicknames. Usually very fond of characters who do that, generally.
Are you the ones who sent the note about the gem of Kerashek?
We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. It's rude to keep people waiting, you know? It's not like I don't got things to do.
To inconvenience an upstanding citizen such as yourself. My, where are my manners?
Don't talk down to me. I ain't stupid. See, we was hired to give you a note. But this gem of Kirashek thing the note talks about, we decided we want that instead. You better hand it over.
I'm surprised you know what a note is, let alone know how to read one.
I don't need to know how to read. All I need to know is which end of the sword goes where. We aren't going anywhere without that gem.
Didn't the note say that in order to get the gem, he had to come here and meet up? Like, I think, wasn't the note we have the gem? Not bring the gem here? Am I stupid?
Isn't there a mallet hanging on the wall in Gamlen's house?
Mallet? Dude, I never would have noticed that. Hopefully it lets me go at night. Okay, where... There you are. More randos. It's so very cruel that they make me just lose all of my mana to be in the blood magic stance.
I can't keep it. I can't keep this up.
And not just because Hawk won't shut the fuck up about it. I'm really curious if the developers like wanted you to be able to
Seems to be unhealthy.
to synergize between the spirit healing and the blood magic stuff, or if they like really didn't want people to. They kind of wanted to like force players to sort of like pick between the two, even though you can have them both at the same time. Because I feel like if the blood magic stance just made it so that you didn't use mana, but it didn't like lock out all of your mana for the rest of the fight, it would make more sense in terms of like using it, like switching between the spirit healing stance and the blood magic stance. but I almost feel like them having it to where it just drains all your mana completely is so that even if you do like switch to the other stance, you can't actually use any of the spells. Can I? Oh, I had the wrong ability selected. Dude, you don't need mana. That's like the whole point of the stance. It's the entire reason why we're here. What the fuck? What are you doing? Be gone, fly. Fuck off. Alright, dude.
What do you want now?
What in the Maker's name is a wallop mallet?
Haven't played wallop since I was a kid. Still got my mallet up on the wall, though. Last time I was any good at something. So, you've done well for yourself. I had my doubts the first time I saw you, but I guess there was something to that hawk fellow Leandra ran off with after all. You made a pretty good son, anyway. Your mother would be proud.
Uncle Gamlen, was that affection?
I'm feeling sentimental. We're the only family we've both got left. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you've pulled it out of the grave.
I think it's really funny how they keep talking about Carver as if he's not, like, alive. Examine the Venedal, the tree of the people in the elven alienage. It's a very bizarre quest.
The elves who don't live here actually have it worse. I'd hate to be an elf in Darktown.
Okay, where... Is there like something I have to interact with, perhaps? Oh, there we go. Mostly the old ways are gone. Each generation forgets a little more of the old tongue, a little more of the traditions, and the few things we keep become simple habits, the meaning long since faded. So it is with the Venedal, the tree of the people. Every alienage has one, I'm told, or they used to. When I was a little girl, my mother told me the tree was a symbol of Arlathan, but not even she knew more. Keeping the Venedal is just a habit now. Many cities have let theirs wither and die, then chopped them up for firewood. No great loss. Sarethia Haren of the Highever alienage. And that's bleak. Every loss of a tree is a huge loss. Oh wait, that didn't count as examining it for the quest? Ugh. Okay. What the fuck? Maybe... Do I need to be here during the day? Oh wait, maybe it's like... It could be this, could it? Yeah, no. Is there something I need to touch around here? We're fucking really adventure gaming right now. This is a nightmare. What the fuck? And there was no like indicator of where I was supposed to go for this. I'm gonna come back during the day and then hope that it lets me actually do something with that tree. I feel like this quest is really bizarre because it doesn't like have a through line to it. Like there's no there wasn't a whole lot of like logic that led from getting the mallet to going back to Gamlin. And then when it told me to investigate the mallet, it just immediately then told me to go
You should have this back.
look at the tree.
Twine? When did I loan you a ball of twine?
You gave it to me when I first moved here when I kept getting lost in Lowtown. It drove the merchants in the market
Oh, that's
completely
really
batty,
good.
but it did help me find my way.
Keep it, Daisy.
I don't think I'll be getting lost again anytime soon.
Well, you never know. Might need to tie a package up, hang a lantern, dress a roast chicken. It's multi-purpose.
I really like the idea of Meryl leading a string
We need to go.
out of her house every single time she leaves to go anywhere.
Champion? It's Leah. Do you remember me? You saved me from that murderer when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Captain. I don't mean to.
Not at all. Go on.
I wanted to say thank you. I wasn't thinking straight the day you saved me. That monster deserved what he got. Captain?
Dismissed. She joined the Guard a few months back. She's got a good understanding of what we're up against.
There's a lot of, it feels like there's a lot of really specific dialogue for having, Aveline in stuff.
I can't believe they used the wood from a Vanandel tree to make this wallop mallet. It's just a child's toy.
Wallop mallet? You must be the one I'm supposed to give this note to.
This person is like an underpaid brothel wench. He enjoys leading us on.
I was given a few coins
Christ
to hand
hog.
this over to whoever came asking about wallop mallets. Unfortunately, the person was hooded, and it was dark. I didn't get a good look. Obviously a human, though. No mistaking that. Even hooded, you all look alike.
Right on.
To a warehouse next. It's like a...
Oh, there's like a weird codex thing that I got. It just... What was it? Oh, was it a note? Nope. Jesus Christ, my brain. Was it this? It was this bill of lading. What is one small trip to the warehouse district after 20 years? Waiting 20 years to get your hands on this gem. Find the crate noted in this bill. Enjoy your search. This quest is fucking dumb. I feel like this is kind of a funny thing to throw in the middle of Act 3, where the game is like really ramping up, or the plot's really ramping up. Everyone's companion quests are coming to a close. And we're searching the docks for some random scavenger hunt. I feel like I get kind of impatient whenever I play like a big narrative game. As I approach the end of it, I kind of like have this really strong desire to just see the plot through to the end. And the more like the more the story has like ramped up toward the climax, the less inclined I am to do like side things that don't immediately pertain to like party members and things like that. And also the more I get more annoyed at like random encounters and things like that that are just slowing me down. I think I used to have a lot more patience for that type of thing, but it's dwindled as I've gotten older. Like, honestly, I probably shouldn't have even come over here. And I sort of hate these random fights. Like, I feel like they would be fine. Like, that fight would have been fine if it ended the second I killed all of those guys, but every time you start one of these, it's like you fight like 10 guys and then kill them, and then another wave of 10 guys just kind of appears out of nowhere, and then you fight them. The multiple waves get kind of tedious a little bit. Also, I kind of wish this game didn't have the thing that Origins has, where whenever you're in a fight that's like multiple waves, the enemies just kind of appear out of nowhere. So they can like flank you a lot of the time just by like appearing. Like, look at this. It's like 3 waves of dudes just like jumping from the buildings. And it just creates this like really bizarre feeling of like we're fighting like 30 dudes. But it's not like a huge deal. It's just something I kind of start thinking about after doing it for 24 to 30 hours. Look inside crate 1023. What if I look in all of them? Hopefully there's no punishment for scouring the whole place. It was 10... Was it 1043 or 1049? Or 1023?
Looks like we found the crates.
Something seems off.
It's a trap!
A trap? Yeah, like these like archers kind of just like appear out of like literally nowhere. And I don't know, there's something, I feel like if you have like a game with like tactical combat or something, having enemies that just repeatedly like show up right behind you rather than like entering through like a specific entrance is kind of obnoxious. Because it can feel like your tactical placement of your guys and stuff doesn't matter as much because you could just have this dude right behind you.
Ready to meet my ancestors. I'm surprised they sent so many men just to capture someone like Gamlin.
It's time to end this charade.
This charade. I feel like charade is a more fun way to pronounce that word than like the standard American pronunciation of calling it a charade. just feels like it has more like dramatic flair to it. Shroud. What is this? Is this anything? Fuck it. Go in here. Oh, there's stuff down here. Ooh. What is that? Oh! It's a thing for Isabella. Wait, is that? I think that's a second gift for Isabella, which is kind of crazy. Why are you guys here? I'm killing you now.
I can't keep this up! I'm exhausted!
I'm tiring.
I can't keep this up!
Dude.
I'm exhausted!
How many have you got, Hawk?
I wonder if whenever they do that annoying move where they teleport behind you, if it's like, if there's a check that's being made, like against the cunning of everyone in your party, whether or not you can like see them when they're stealthed, or if it's just a move where they teleport behind you. So I feel like it would be a lot more fun if it was like them disappearing, becoming actually like invisible, and then that way if you have like a rogue in your party that has a particularly high cunning, then they'd be able to like see them and you could still target them while they're doing that move. Because as it is, I feel like there are way too many enemies in this game who can just kind of like teleport around. So whenever you like actually see them and have everyone click on them, they just kind of go boop and then they're somewhere else. Pretty happy that that spell killed most of those guys, now that it's upgraded. You know, now that I think about it, I hope that I didn't miss any like quests in, or any gifts for giving to people. Because I actually kind of forgot about them until just now. Like, the just endless fucking guys. Wait for this guy to blow up. Oh no, he just... that was fucking incredible. Oh god damn it. And there's more of them. Fuck! Fuck off. I swear. It's like extra vexing that the music, like the combat music, cuts out and then it cuts back in again. It's like, no, actually there were 2 rando enemies that are 500 yards away from you that you need to kill first. Okay, are we going? Yeah. Where are all these slave hunters after Gamlin specifically? Oh. Oh, was this actually not related to the Gamlin thing? I think I might have accidentally stumbled into something else. Oh. Come on, man. Like, what is this? Just having me go here and stand in this place and then fight 12 waves of dudes. Are we good? Are we done? I'm standing here in my designated position. Maybe I need to... Oh, okay. No, I just have to wait 5 minutes for the waves of guys to... The wave of 3 normal enemies to trickle in. Okay. Is there anyone over here, maybe? Perhaps? No? I have to go stand on my mark again? This is insane. The way this is set up. What is this? This was the streets, the place to go to oust Leash Master from her hideout. Well, I killed her. So are we good? What? No? Not good yet? Okay, now we're good. Go to the sink, a cavern outside Kirkwall to find out what Gamlen's hiding. Yeah, like I was talking about before, I feel like this game has kind of this like weird blend between giving you really clearly defined markers for every quest, and then sometimes it just like doesn't show you where to go at all. And the characters don't really like mention it. But maybe maybe it's a problem with my comprehension. I do tend to be very forgettable about certain things, so maybe I'm just not noticing stuff. The sink. Guys, this cave looks a little familiar, but I can't quite place where I've seen it before. Perhaps you could help me.
I'll make this quick. Come here, you bastard.
Steady, I will assist. I can't keep this up! I'm exhausted!
That was beautiful.
Walk away, but don't get ahead of yourself.
I think these doors are so hilarious to me. Like, the idea of how that door was constructed is very funny. Like, was it truly easier or better to have like a giant slab of stone that gets like lifted by this pulley every time instead of just having like a wooden door?
So Gamlin couldn't even be bothered to come himself. I should have expected he'd send you, cousin.
You never told me you had a cousin.
I have a cousin.
Gamlin never told you. Of course he didn't. Why would he?
Sorry to interrupt this touching family reunion, but we have unfinished business here.
Veld! What are you doing here?
Meckel is dead. That bastard killed him.
I really didn't like...
I don't know who you are, but we can talk about this.
Talk about this? Like you talked with my brother before you cut him down?
He attacked me.
That doesn't make
I didn't do
sense.
anything.
Meckel was just supposed to hand over the note.
You really think we didn't read it? We know about the gem charade. Hand it over. I won't let Meckel's death be for nothing.
You let your brother go up against someone like Hawk for a stupid gem. You know what? I did find the gem, but you're not getting your pathetic little hands on it, Veld.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
It's really funny that her name is Sherrod. And we're talking about like an actual conceptual charade earlier. Oh, can I... Man, this guy's quite the mercenary to have a band of at least like 30 or 40 guys with him. I wonder if I should get more abilities that like do damage, but I also feel like to a degree that's kind of like futile because as a mage I'll probably be better at doing crowd control and support things than I ever will be at like just doing raw explosive damage.
You're pretty useful in a fight. You don't take after Gamlin at all.
And I wouldn't have taken you for his daughter. What with being able to fight?
I guess I should take that as a compliment. My mother, Mara, she left Gamlin before I was born. He was so fixated on finding that stupid gem, I doubt he even noticed she was gone. She told me about Gamlin before she died last year. I didn't even know about him.
You told Veld you had the gem. Were you lying?
Not at all. I found the gem. I managed to pull off what Gamlin couldn't.
Next time you want to talk to someone, maybe try knocking on their door first.
Oh yes, that sounds brilliant. Just show up on his doorstep and say, "Hi, I'm your daughter." I doubt that would go over well. I just wanted to see, I don't know, how far he'd go for something he really wanted. And then he doesn't even show up. I baited him with the one thing I thought would get his attention.
Man, I really, she really got like a ton of blood in her mouth. It was distracting me that entire time. I mean...
He isn't very trustworthy. And he smells.
Yet you still treat him like family. There must be something good about him.
I mean, do I?
I don't know what to do. What do you think?
He doesn't even get to live in my big house.
I think you should go talk to Gamlin. Does he even know about you?
I'm not sure.
I wouldn't throw away the chance if I were you.
Maybe give him a chance before you write him off.
I think I will. Having a cousin turned out to be a good thing. Maybe having a father will too.
Alright. Kind of surprised at having the like Gamlin centric quest this late into the story. Did I go through? Yeah, okay. It's so hard to keep track of what areas I haven't explored when there are like huge portions of the map that I can't actually go to. But I'm sure I got everything. I wonder, I think I checked all the shops in Lowtown except for...
What's in your mirror?
What do you mean?
In your mirror? What do you see?
A warrior? A wife? All the mistakes I made to get here and make it right. Why? What have you decided to see?
Sometimes it's hard to tell. Cracks, mostly. Maybe I'll borrow yours sometime, if that's all right.
It's all right.
You've got to realize this is kind of new to me. I didn't know Mara had a baby. If I did, I would have, I don't know, gone after her or something.
She used to say I was so much like you, and I didn't even know who you were. I guess I wanted to see for myself. I need some time to think about all this, but if it's all right, I'd like to come back and talk more.
I think I'd like that. Keep, safe.
Looks like you two had a good talk.
It was bloody awkward, that's what.
She looks nothing like you. Thank the Maker for small miracles, hmm?
Really? Hey. You know, I may not say this very often, but I'm glad you're one of the family. But seriously, next time, stay out of my damn business, boy.
You wish. I do kind of, one thing I like about the story is that sometimes it plays with the fact that Hawk has like the story gives Hawk a lot of preferential treatment because he's the main character, but I do like how they kind of play with that in the story sometimes in like little ways. Like he's the story does give him preferential treatment, but then on top of that, he also just kind of is like a guy who has like main character syndrome a little bit. And they fuck with that, like, especially in relation to, like, Hawk and Carver together, which I think is fun.
The lot of Fereldans here has improved since your rise, champion.
Rune of Frost, okay, so there's nothing here. Okay, yeah. I'll go give the talisman to Isabella. And then what do I have next? I have a lot of these. Sheep, okay. I think I have to go back to Hawk's mansion for those other things. Bring a dragon's fire gland to Solivitus in the gallows. I might have to pull up a chart of all of the gifts to make sure I didn't miss any.
Well, maybe I'm not as drunk as I used to be then.
Surprise.
I see.
Sometimes people get things for other people they like. This is the part where you say thank you.
I know that, you goose. Don't you know what this is? It's a Ravani fertility talisman.
Oh.
These petal-like shapes represent certain fleshy bits. And this protrusion is, well, just look.
You're an expert on Ravani talismans, are you?
My mother was a Ravani seer. Or rather, she pretended to be. She knew enough about the old tribal practices to put on a convincing act. She used to hand these things out to women all the time.
Ah. Isabella being raised by, like, a genuine charlatan is, really funny. I feel like that's really fitting for how she is.
Ah. Oh dear. And all this time I thought it was just a flower.
Ravani women would wear these, so that their wombs would be fruitful and their marriages blessed with many children. Not that they worked, of course. Seems to me you either have a fruitful womb or you don't. Thank you. It's nice to have something to remind me of my homeland.
I wonder if there was like a codex entry that I got when I picked it up that would have indicated that that was the nature of that necklace, or if that's just something that you stumble into no matter what. Oh hey,
What's all this?
what are you doing? She's stealing all my
look who's
papers.
here. Time to change the locks again.
I knocked this time. Bodan let me in. Guess what? Castillon's in town, and I'm not waiting around for him to stick a knife in my vitals. We're going to get him before he gets me.
Oh, cool.
We're going to surprise Castillon. I love surprises.
Unfortunately, Castillon's holed up somewhere in Kirkwall. I haven't been able to find him. I do know where Velasco is, however. That's his right hand. We just have to make him tell us where Castillon is. Somehow.
What a plan. Your scheming ability puts me to shame.
Well, I haven't worked out all the kinks. Step 1, we go to Velasco. Step 2, something exciting happens. Step 3, profit. Well, do you have a better idea?
If we kill him and search his body, we might find something.
Or we could find nothing and get nowhere.
We could hit him till he talks.
You'll just end up killing him.
Couldn't we just ask Velasco where Castillon is? Nicely.
He's not going to reveal anything willingly. I can't risk him getting suspicious and alerting Castillon.
Castillon wants you. Why not let Velasco bring you to him?
And you follow me. Ooh, that's clever.
I was going to suggest challenging Velasco to a riddle game and making Where's Your Boss one of the riddles. This is so much better.
Oh shit, yeah. Let's go
I'm ready
then.
whenever you are.
Velasco's been spending his nights at the brothel, enjoying its many splendors. That's where we'll find him.
Oh, okay. I think it's funny how they have those things where you're like, alright, let's go do it right now. But it actually isn't. Sirahawk, I'm pleased to hear that our business ventures were resolved successfully. I plan to meet other interested parties tonight in Lowtown. It is a dangerous place, and I have word that our rivals may also make an appearance. Your support and protection would be appreciated, Sir Marilyn Selbrecht. From Sherrod. Dear Garrett, I assume Gamlen's told you nothing about me. I ask after you every time I visit him, and all I get is, you've heard it all from the town criers. Dear old dad. I hope this letter finds you well. I hear stories, but I can't tell what's true and what's exaggerated. Did you really fistfight the Canary leader? Are you actually sleeping with the captain of the city guard? Did you slay a dragon in Darktown? It can't all be true. It is exciting to hear the stories and say, that's my cousin. Write to me and tell me how you've been. I want news. I'll trade you incriminating gossip about your favorite uncle. Yours truly, Sherrod. I wonder who named her that. It's kind of a fucked up thing to name your daughter, but it is also kind of like a cool name to have. Alright, so we have the thing to turn in, and then, yeah, go to the brothel.
You didn't come to my solstice dinner party.
Look at you. Dinner parties, cooking. Do you have a lace apron yet, or should I get one for you?
Don't change the subject. I sent you an invitation and you didn't show up.
I thought it would be... I mean, I don't know. I just don't do family gatherings. Besides, one day you and Donick will have children, and I'll be the last person you want around them. Imagine all the awkward questions you'd have to answer.
Mother, what's a slattern?
I'll just point at you and say, that's a slattern.
What is a slattern?
How many people didn't make it out of here? We were lucky.
What?
Welcome back, my friend. My store has never been better stocked, thanks to you. Although I have nothing else to ask you to find, you're quite welcome to bring back any rare specimens you may come across. I'd be more than happy to craft something just for you. It's the least I can do for the champion of Kirkwall.
Well, I got something.
I took this fire gland from a high dragon just outside the city.
You killed a high dragon? Incredible. Let me see the fire gland.
It was either her life or mine. I chose mine.
And that I am glad to hear. This fire gland is a remarkable specimen. Wait here. I know exactly what I can craft from this. This turned out beautifully. Something worthy of our champion. I hope you can put it to good use.
Is that going to be a dagger? Oh, it's a accessory. +1 to all attributes, 20 health, fire resistance. I feel like enemies drop better equipment is still just like better in the long run. And then for you, 40/40 seems good. We'll have you do perforate and twin fangs. Those seem cool. Alright. Wait, what's going on here? On the loose? Is that a side quest? What is this? Oh, it's the main quest. Okay, let's not do that yet. And it was It's in the brothel. I wonder what... if the time of day probably doesn't matter.
So, how good is Donick? Is he cocksure?
What?
Just get it out of your system.
Did he curl your toes? Grope your grinder? Float your frigate? Caddis your Katie? Establish his cannon? How about satisfy a demand of your Kyun?
That's a good one.
Yes, all right. He's an incredibly proficient lover. Happy?
Well, that's rather personal, don't you think?
Good day, Captain Abilene.
It's really good.
Have you located any Canary blades?
I have, apparently.
This is what I found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
You got it. Oh fuck. What a bombastic level up. Okay, so I don't think these are too helpful for me, but these are probably good. And you have all of these. I wonder what next. Good offense is the best defense. Okay, yeah, I think that Vanguard is like a offensive thing, and Warmonger is, oh yeah, like taunting and stuff like that. Seems good. Give you more constitution, because you've got the blood magic stuff, and then all of those.
I shouldn't have worn these shoes.
I'm kind of surprised that Isabella has like a big quest in Act 3, but that's really cool.
I was thinking of changing my hair.
Something you could have completely missed out on.
That's his room over there.
Are you ready?
Yes, I think so. Now, this needs to be convincing. And you'll need to get creative. Call me names, even hit me. Stick with it, no matter what I do. Velasco's a clever son of a bitch. If you waver, he'll notice.
I'm worried about you. You're enjoying this a little too much.
I am, aren't I? Whatever you do, just make sure he takes me to Castillon. I'll leave a trail for you to follow. Let's go.
I'll wait outside the room. Good luck.
What? Get back here, you...
Skate this beast. I hope you have a good reason for interrupting my private time.
I brought you a new plaything. She's much less timid.
Are you insane?
You should see the look on your face.
This wasn't the plan. We were going to kill him.
Remember that time you ran off with the Tome of Koslan? This is like that, only funnier.
You backstabbing little shit. You'd better start sleeping with one eye open.
Castillon will be pleased. He's been looking for Isabella for some time. A token of our appreciation. It's more than she is worth.
They just dragged Isabella out of here. We should follow.
Okay, cool. Alright. Go to Lowtown.
Even Quentin, how'd you do it?
I think that's a very, that's an instance where having lie prompts next to dialogue helps a lot.
looks like the trail Isabella left.
Like having a line, but with lie in like parentheticals. Which is actually something that BioWare games specifically have done in the past. Knights Guild Republic has a lot of dialogue options where your choices are like someone asks you something and then your choices can be like yes, no, or like yes, and then in parentheses like lie. Which helps in situations like that, because it's like, it's not super outlandish that the game could present you with the option to genuinely like betray Isabella and then give her up to those guys. So when you're pretending to like rough her up or turn her in, it's good to have something that distinguishes between genuinely betraying her and going along with the act or whatever. It's all about clarity with dialogue with things like that.
Isabella's leading me to the docks.
The docks. I never noticed that statue right there. That looks really cool. The effect that they have on the torch there. I wonder, was that always there? And I just never noticed. Okay, here we are. Remember to save your game frequently. Oh, I will. Okay. Fuck that room for now.
Why don't we work something out? If you're good, I'll tell Castillon to go easy on you.
Contrary to popular belief, I do have standards.
You're going to do whatever I want. I own you.
Hello.
You sure about that?
You! I knew the bitch was up to something. Kill them!
I feel like we're kind of blowing our load prematurely here because, like, wouldn't it be smarter to wait until the Castillon guy, like, shows up and then jump in? Rather than just, like, do it now when he's not here. I love this stupid flame trap that's just perpetually going off forever. Maybe I should do this.
Velasco sent word to Castillon. He's on his way. Let's look around first. I want to know why he's in Kirkwall.
I feel like we could have waited to do all of that until he showed up, and then we got him, right? Okay, we've got office key. What are we doing here? Maybe just like a little more willpower and constitution, because you're kind of doing the mildly tanky rogue thing.
You happy now?
Okay, where? Oh yeah. An incredible, mind-boggling, earth-shattering 45 silver. Ambrosia, Felicitas aria, commonly known as the Silent Plains rose, is to this day the only plant found growing on the Silent Plains, which were tainted by the blight 1,000 years ago. As mentioned in the section on rare flowering plants, Felicitas aria is not technically a rose, although its flowers do exude a sweet, rose-like scent. The flower is rare and in danger of becoming extinct because of its value in the creation of ambrosia, which is distilled from the roots of the plant. Dozens of these plants go into the making of just one vial. Some say that the wives of the most powerful Tevinter magisters once used ambrosia to perfume their baths in a vulgar display of wealth. An excerpt from the Botanical Compendium by Ines Arancia, botanist. Fuck yeah, dude. I love a fucking codex entry about plants. That is my shit. Give me more. I want to know about all sorts of plants. Honestly, I should have been reading the codexes about like elf fruit and emberium and deep mushroom and all those. I do just kind of have an innate fear that reading a shit ton of codexes during a stream is unwise. Okay. If I make it across this, can I disarm the trap at the end? I can. That's cool. I definitely don't think it's very wise to read every codex on stream, because what did I miss? I went on an adventure, short walk to the local apothecary 7-Eleven to buy some tinctures and unguents energy drink. Not much. I've been doing random side quests mostly. Apparently Isabella has a quest in Act 3, so I've been doing that right now. Incriminating. I love an item labeled incriminating documents.
So Castillon's looking to expand his slaving business. Why am I not surprised?
These documents should go to the guard. We'll at least arrest his accomplices.
I wonder, when I got that thing about the rose, did I get one?
A lovely present just waiting to be opened.
Dude, you guys are freaks.
I see he's paid for that little mistake. What a pretty smear he makes. Well played, Isabella. Crossed and double-crossed.
You want to talk? Maybe we should talk about these documents. Slavery in the free marches? They're not going to like that.
Get to the point.
Give me your ship, and your word to leave me alone, and you can take these papers and go.
If you want the ship, can't we just kill him and take it?
You don't just kill a man and take his ship. That's crude and amateurish. How will he tell everyone how I bested him if he's dead?
Ooh.
Can you trust him? He trades people for money.
Castillon's a businessman, and this is a business deal. He'll keep his end of the bargain.
Ah, Isabella. Always full of surprises.
I see I wasn't the only one played today. Give me the documents, and you can have the ship. And you will never hear from me again.
Swear it.
I swear it on my mother's grave. Give me the documents.
You've made your decision, Isabella. Do as you wish.
The ship is yours. Let me say, my dear, that you would make a remarkable ally for any man able to tame you. Our business is hereby concluded. Forever. Be well, Isabella.
This is going to come back to bite you. You know that, right?
I've got the fastest ship on the ocean. It's got to catch me in order to bite me.
If you're looking to sail off, I think the sun sets that way.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Yet. I owe you all this, you know. I've got a feeling something big's about to happen. Knowing you, you'll be right in the middle of it. I wouldn't miss that for the world. Come on.
I definitely feel like this is a incredibly stupid plan on Isabella's part. And also it pisses me off that she wanted to let that guy live for any reason, but I guess I'll allow it. Just this once. I mean, he does have to live his entire life in embarrassment, so that's kind of funny. Okay, what do we have? Yeah, Isabella's thingy. I like that there's multiple of those. So that probably means that there's like two, there's like another one of those that would be different depending on if you're friends or rivals with each companion. Alright, let's go talk to Isabella. And maybe, I think what I'll do with the gifts is I'll look up a chart of them, or a list of them after I've done all of the, like, side quests. Who's this fucking...
You're here. Good. I wanted to talk to you.
So when do I get the grand tour?
Of the ship. It's not fit to be seen. Castillon had an obsession with mustard-colored satin. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Saves me the trouble of having to go look for you. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I'm glad you walked in here all those years ago.
I was drawn in by the intoxicating aroma of stale piss and vomit.
Now that I have my ship, I'll need a new crew. And I'd like to have someone like you on board. Someone I can really trust. Who has my back, no matter what happens.
Be a pirate.
I am the champion of Kirkwall. I need to stay here.
You're the champion of Kirkwall.
That's not
you can do whatever you
really what I was getting at, but...
Well, if fame, fortune, and the adulation of Kirkwallers ever gets boring, the invitation's open. I just hate to have to say goodbye. You're the best friend I've had in a very long time. A toast to friendship and to us.
And I hear he uses the Arashok's skull as a great...
You see, I feel like Isabella's questline has a lot more of a solid through line than Fenris's does, because it's like it's a lot more definitive in her kind of like learning to actually like trust someone and like be genuine, honest friends with them, instead of viewing relationships as like very transactional, and her having like the like a change of heart in regard to stealing that shit and betraying Hawk. It's good. I'm gonna take a quick break, but I'll be back in 1 moment.